Hey, my name's Captain Thumbsucker, and this is kind of my narration of my amateur model and who I chose in one. And it's for my class MRTS 2447 Procedures 2. Alright, let's get into it. Who I chose, it was Mr. Bruce Willis. He is a known actor for many action roles, mainly. I think everybody's seen Die Hard at least once. The reason why I chose him is because he has such a nice variety of both natural and acquired facial markings. And I'll kind of go into depth with that later. But it's just, they're very defined, but they're not too dramatic. So they're very well balanced, if that makes sense. To go into some of them, he has really good examples of natural oblique facial markings, such as the oblique palpebral sulcus, as we can see here, kind of there, and it's been more pronounced as he's gotten older. It becomes more acquired in the inferior palpebral sulcus. Sorry, I'm butchering that. Another natural one that he has a nice example of is the nasolabial fold, seen here. And then it's kind of hard to see here because he's smiling, but his philtrum's also quite a good, once again, defined but not too dramatic. And then since he's gotten older, of course, we can see more of the acquired facial markings. He has good examples of the transverse frontal sulci, which can be kind of hard to find examples on celebrities due to, plastic surgery procedures that they can fix those facial markings. Like I said earlier, he has really good examples of both superior and inferior palpebral sulcus, seen here, and then on top we can see where gravity's taken hold and has made that eyelid droop. His optic facial sulci, which are those crow's eyes, very well defined, especially here on this picture where he's smiling. And then it's kind of hard to see on this picture because of his tufts coming up so high, but you can see he has some towards of the neck. And those are only just a sampling of what I see here. And then continuing on his facial analysis, I kind of debated on whether I wanted to define his face shape. I really bounced against oblong and oval, which in this picture here you see it best, and I settled on oblong, and here's why. He is rounded, which is why I kind of settled towards oval and oblong instead of rectangle, and it's quite long, as said. His face is much longer vertically than it is horizontally. And the reason why I settled on oblong is because his forehead, cheeks, and chin are so equal with each other that they're almost straightish, but his forehead and his chin are quite rounded, and that's why I settled on oblong. And since the side of his faces are so straight, that's why I leaned against oval, because with an oval face I would want the cheeks to be a little more rounded as well. And then his facial profile, with this picture that I see here, his nose and his chin are pretty even and proportionate, but that forehead does start to recede a bit, so that's why I settled on convex plane. Because, that's pretty straight there, but then as we can see, it does follow that convex, curve with his forehead. So I settled that on defining his facial profile. I am very excited to create Bruce Willis on my armature. I hope I do him justice. I worked very hard on him, and I look very forward to it, and I'm excited. So anyways, that kind of concludes my narration on who I chose, and yeah, I hope everybody has a great day.